When we picture deep space, we usually imagine a pristine, silent expanse, an endless, sterile vacuum where not even sound can travel. When the European Space Agency launched a billion-dollar mission to hurl a robotic lander named Philae through this exact void, the objectives were focused on high-level astrophysics. The target was Comet 67P, a craggy 4-kilometer-wide chunk of ice and rock hurtling through the solar system. But if an astronaut could stand on the surface of this frozen rock, take off their helmet, and inhale right before the lack of oxygen took them out, what would they experience? The chemical data beamed back from Philae revealed an olfactory profile that is almost comically gross. The high-tech mission landed on a rock that smells like a dumpster behind a chemistry lab. When the data from the Philae lander arrived back at ESA Mission Control, scientists began mapping out the comet's exact chemical makeup. This chart breaks down the base composition of Comet 67P. The vast majority of its mass is comprised of 3 molecules: water vapor, carbon dioxide, and carbon monoxide. These dominant ingredients are entirely odorless, invisible to the human nose. If Comet 67P were made entirely of its primary building blocks, its massive, mountainous form would smell like absolutely nothing. The comet's actual scent is dictated by trace elements, tiny concentrations of gas that override the odorless majority. First is hydrogen sulphide. On Earth, this is the exact compound responsible for the unmistakable stench of rotting eggs. Next, the sensors picked up ammonia, a chemical that hits the back of the throat with the sharp, acidic reek of stale urine. Then comes a layer of sulfur dioxide. On Earth, this is the harsh, burning chemical smell of a freshly struck match. Finally, the lander detected hydrogen cyanide. It adds a slightly sweet aroma of bitter almonds to the mix, right before its toxicity would prove fatal. Combine them all, and Comet 67P is essentially a flying, freezing boulder reeking of rotten eggs, urine, burning matches, and almonds. These 4 chemicals define the entire physical character of the comet. Back on Earth in 2016, Dr. Colin Snodgrass at the Open University was looking at this incredibly specific, toxic chemical profile. He wanted to take the abstract data beamed across millions of miles of empty space and make it tangible for the public. He collaborated with a lab called the Aroma Company to safely synthesize the comet's exact cocktail of odors here on Earth. This led to the creation of promotional scratch-and-sniff postcards infused with the scent of Comet 67P. Humanity spent years and billions of dollars successfully landing a robotic probe on a speeding comet, only to translate that achievement into a gag-inducing novelty item. This project connects the unfathomable cosmos to a physical sensation we can hold right in our own hands.